Hey, I'm Destiny. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because my channel is about building our businesses, having multiple side hustles, and also self-care. So if those topics interest you, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. So this video is going to be a part of my hair business series because we're going to be talking about all the different scams that I've encountered since I've been in the hair industry. So that's going to include CashApp scams, retail fraud from your brick and mortar, different chargebacks I encounter, and also dealing with USPS and when a customer says that they didn't receive their packages. I wanted to do this video because I feel like with the hair industry, well, not even just the hair industry, if you have a brick and mortar or if you sell products online, you're going to deal with chargebacks, retail fraud, different scams. So I just wanted to put everyone up on game about the different things that I've encountered since I've been in business. But first, I want to give a quick backstory to any of the newbies that I might have on this video who don't know exactly what I do. So I have a hair salon and I also sell hair online. And I have the option to where you can come inside the salon and purchase either your wigs, bundles, closures, frontals in store, or you can purchase them online and have them shipped to you. So the first scam I encountered was a chargeback. And if you don't know, a chargeback is when a customer orders a product off your website, receives the product, and then they'll go tell their bank or PayPal that they didn't authorize the purchase. So with PayPal will automatically deduct the money from your account, give the customer their money back, and then they'll start working on investigating what happened. Which PayPal has a seller protection program, which I believe the last time I checked, they offered the seller protection up to $500. So if you do get in a chargeback scenario where a person says they didn't authorize the purchase, as long as you can show that you did ship out the order and that it was scanned by USPS as delivered, they'll pretty much give you your money back on that order. But that's only if you can show proof of delivery. So I know a lot of people make their customers purchase the signature confirmations just to make sure they're covered and their customer is covered. So since we're talking about chargebacks, I do want to share a few different chargeback scenarios that I've personally experienced in my business. So I'll say the first one was I had a girl purchase hair on the website, and this was actually somebody I've known for years. Like, we weren't close, but she should have known better. So she ordered hair from the website, and then she texts me like, hey, Destiny, can I pick up the order? Can I drop it off? So I'm like, okay, no problem. I know her. So I'm like, it shouldn't be an issue with me dropping the hair off to her. So we set it up, and I ended up dropping the hair off to her. Afterwards, she was happy with the hair. She had been taking multiple pictures, tagging me in the pictures, so it wasn't a problem. About 3 months down the line, I get a dispute from PayPal saying that the customer didn't authorize the purchase. And this was a different one since she did order online. And normally in order to win a PayPal dispute, you have to show proof of delivery. So what I did was that, one, her Facebook name matched the same name that she used to order it. So I sent them those pictures. They told me that wasn't enough. Then I sent them the text messages that I had from her. The number from her text messages matched the same number that she used on her orders. And I sent them that. And I also sent them the address that she sent me from the text message that was the same number. And the address that she had me deliver it to was also the same address that I would have had it delivered to. So that's one way outside of the normal way to win a PayPal dispute. And then another one I had was from, I believe this was 2017. I had a Black Friday sale. And for my Black Friday sales, I normally stock up with a whole bunch of hair. So when people order, my shipping is really fast. So on that Black Friday, the post office was open on that Saturday. So I was dropping off the packages. And later that Saturday, I had a girl write me like, hey, I think someone stole my card. And they ordered some hair because it shows Destiny Hair Collection on my credit card receipt. And normally with situations like that, if it's not their name on the order, you can't give out their information. So I told her if she felt that there was fraud going on with her account, she should let PayPal know or let her credit card company know. And then like that same night, a girl wrote me like, hey, I'm just wondering when my hair would be ordered. And it's the same girl that ordered the hair with the girl's credit card. So, and I just happened to go through their pictures and like seeing one, they were friends and they actually had pictures together. She either stole her card or her friend let her order some hair and she must have forgot. She gave her the money. Like, I don't know. But in that instance, the girl did contact her credit card company. They gave her the money back. Even though I lost the PayPal dispute with that one, I still was covered under the seller protection plan. So PayPal did end up giving me my money back, thank God, on that one. Those are just some of the chargeback scenarios that I've had to go through. So hopefully you don't have to go through them. But I feel like with the hair business, like, fraud is something that you're gonna have to deal with. You're gonna go through something regardless if you start today, tomorrow. Just make sure you have a rainy day fund for when PayPal takes their funds immediately. But as long as you can show proof that you either had it delivered or had all your ducks in a row, you'll be fine. So the second scam I encountered was with the USPS, the Postal Service, delivering a product and the customer saying that they didn't receive the product. So, and I feel like this is a tricky one, because sometimes I'll get a customer saying, hey, Destiny, I didn't receive my product. USPS said it was delivered. Then you'll never hear from the customer, and then next thing you know, you see them wearing the either bundles, you'll see them wearing the wig, and you just wonder, like, did USPS like did they find the package or what happened? Because most of the time they don't follow up with you, so you never know. And then you'll get some people who, like, they'll keep contacting you, like, hey, it said it was delivered and it wasn't. Like, what's going on? And anytime USPS loses someone's package, it is not your fault. So it is not the seller's fault at all. The customer has to contact USPS, because USPS, they can open an investigation to see what happened, because normally they'll scan the package at whatever address it's at and they can pull that up to show that it was delivered. But sometimes you do get different carriers who may have actually stole the package, so you never know. But with anytime you get something like that, it's not your fault. So you just have to let the customer know, like, hey, I shipped off the package like I was supposed to. USPS said it was delivered. So then that way, if the customer goes back and tells their bank or PayPal that they didn't receive their package, you can still show PayPal the proof that it was delivered, so you can still win that dispute. So the third scam I encountered was a CashApp scam. And I feel like this could have been 100% prevented. So this encounter happened with a girl who's been shopping with me for I want to say it's been over 2 years. Hold on. So before I get to the story, this is how I know it was a scam, because she's been shopping with me for 2 years. And ever since that happened, I've never seen or heard from her again, and she blocked me on Facebook. So, but back to the story. So with the CashApp scam, one day I was closing and I had a girl contact me like, hey, Destiny, can I come in and grab some hair real quick? But I don't have my card on me. You think I can use CashApp? So I'm like, yeah, this is somebody that I always deal with. I know her. She's been buying hair for 2 years. She can come on in. We can do the CashApp thing. So normally I rarely accept CashApp unless it's from somebody I know. So I made an exception from her. She came in, she got the products and left. And one thing about CashApp is once they tell their bank that they didn't authorize the purchase, like CashApp, like as far as a seller, there's no seller protection. So like how PayPal offers up to $500, CashApp, they don't offer you any protection. Once that customer gets their money back, they're taking it from you and they don't sign for anything. You can't show any proof. That is one of the main reasons why I just don't accept CashApp at all. Like that was my last straw taking CashApp. Like I don't even accept it from people I know when it comes to hair anymore, because there's no way to win a dispute. And I feel like one thing with customers, like someone can seem like a nice, genuine person, but you never know when someone is going to do a chargeback. And you just need to make sure you protect yourself at all costs, because you never know. So the fourth one is, I'll consider this retail fraud from your brick and mortar. And I wanted to save this story time for last, because this is more so of a personal story, just about what happens in a salon atmosphere. And just a quick backstory. I've had my salon it's been 2 years now. And since I've started, I've always had the same 2 ladies. So I have 3 salon chairs, because I don't do hair. So we have 3 salon chairs. They take the first 2, and then our third chair is like, I wouldn't say it's cursed, but something always happens with the person in that chair. So with this particular scenario, like we had a person with us, I'll say from It was either 2 to 3 weeks. And in that time period, just weird stuff started happening. Like first it was money missing, then it was a closure, and then it was hair. So, and when the money and the closure came up missing, like there was no way to prove that she had actually did it. So at that time, our camera system was down. And I had been telling the person who normally works on our cameras, like, hey, we need our cameras back. We need our cameras back. It just seemed like it was taking him forever to just reset up the cameras. So, and during that time period, like it was just weird stuff happening. So with the hair, I had a customer contact me. She's like, hey, Destiny, I see on your website that it says 2 to 3 days for processing. So I want to know if I can get express shipping on this order. So she told me the order. I made sure I had the bundles in stock because since this new person started with us, I have been keeping a closer record of my inventory. I have been doing the inventory in the store and also taking a screenshot of it just so I can have it on me at all times. So on this particular day, a customer contacted me asking about express shipping. So I saw what she wanted, verified that we had it in stock, and told her like, hey, I'll be able to ship out your order the same day. So I got to the salon about 5 p.m. that day, and I started getting her order together. And when I go into the hair closet, I noticed that the hair wasn't there. One, I don't like to accuse people of anything. So when I go in the hair closet, the hair wasn't there. Okay, cool. So I look and see like if anybody had purchased hair from the store that day, if they ordered those exact bundles. I looked at the online orders from the previous day to make sure I didn't ship it out and forget to mark it off. And then once I verified those two things, I started looking at the different hair shipment orders just to make sure that I did indeed order this and it came in. Once I verified that, then that's when I asked the ladies like, hey, have y'all seen this? Everyone said no. So then I started telling them like, hey, I know I ordered this, this, and this on this date, and no one has seen it. And then one particular girl said, what exactly did she say? She told me that she thinks she sold it. So I asked her, so I looked at the register, I'm going down just to see the different transactions, and I didn't see the transaction. So she's telling me like, oh, I know I rang it up. So I asked her to show it to me. So she comes over and then she looks, it's not there. So then she goes on to say that she had her customer cash app her the money and that she forgot to send me the money or tell me about it. And this happened the day before. So one, I'm thinking to myself, like, why are you accepting a personal cash app to your personal account from hair that belongs to the store? So to me, right then and there, the story just didn't make sense. And then for you to accept the personal cash app, not ring up the hair, not mark it off the inventory, just shows me that something weird was going on. Because one, at that time, we weren't even accepting Cash App, and the store has its own personal Cash App to where if a customer did absolutely need to Cash App something, we have our own personal Cash App. So for you as a person to accept a personal Cash App, not ring it up, like that just told me right then and there that something shady was happening. And then for you to even say after I started telling you, like, one, I looked up all the different orders to make sure that we verified the hair, make sure that the hair was here, and that's when it rejogs in your memories. So if I would have never said nothing, you would have never said anything, rung the hair up, you would have just let bygones be bygones and kept the money. And I just thought that was just completely crazy to me. For one, why would anybody do that? I know, if I'm working in retail, that's just like going to Foot Locker, accepting a Cash App for some shoes and never ringing it up and never giving Foot Locker their money. So it's why would you do that? That's completely stealing. That's retail fraud at its finest because you weren't going to say anything. And I feel like with a situation like that, since then, I haven't filled my third chair because it makes me, I feel like my trust for people is just a little bit different. I'm fine with just building relationships with the two ladies that I have. And I know I'm going to get over this one day, but just right now I've been keeping that chair empty. I haven't been advertising that chair is even available, which I know when certain like, I know, like, when certain situations happen, we don't hold a grudge against people. Like, and I'm one of those people, like, okay, it happened, it's over, time to move on. But it's just something about that situation just doesn't sit right with me, because I feel like that is someone that I should have been able to trust. I don't know. But everyone's different. Everyone deals with different situations different. Yeah. And I hope no one ever has to go through that. But if you do, just know I already told you that it might happen. Thank you for watching this video today. And if you made it this far, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. And if you've also faced some fraud in your business, make sure you drop that in the comment section below to help other entrepreneurs protect themselves from the same things that you may have already experienced. And also, don't forget to follow me on the different social network channels. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on Snapchat under I Am Destiny Adams. So yeah, follow me on all those networking sites. And yeah, thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned for the next one.